you stay in the mid. Playing my hits, my face is legit. Ain't score, but I'ma make this.
I watched the movie.
I watched the moon tonight and it was red.
What up, Energy? It's Rio, legendary. Catch it slipping at the light, make his car stop. Hit his engine block and cut the car off. Call that poppin'. My brain like a new car that's in drive with no park options. Make a car reverse when they say you want. Been up, you still gave you boys enough time to drop. Not it over. My like a bad little kid. I put a on. I broke my cousin Tim. I put a on it. My little dog on Section 8. I put some wick on it. They say I talk about the same. Well, that's all I know. If you ain't pops, keep that, bro. You ain't spinning blues, keep your bread, bro. That's all I want. That's all I really told. Making pros and saving cheese. That's what I'm into. My got mad, told me to leave. I'll spin to. I'm finna. I need an instrumental. You trying to learn some street knowledge? I'm a mentor. He was 6'4". Yo, put you out the crib again. What you pay rent for? I paid. She ain't call. I need more. Hey, I got a problem. 10 on me now. I'm just at Home Depot rug shop. My CNA, I gave her 5 to go scrub shopping. One day, bro, my lungs throbbing. Meet the take everything. Why son watch? I swear to God, I ain't. Wanna beef? I'm all for it. Let's get these cribs. They took the fun out of it.
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. Our game tonight featuring the Toronto Raptors as they go up against the San Antonio Spurs. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
You know, Kevin, it always depends on the situation. Some guys are actually hoping to be moved, especially if it's to a title contender. And then you have those who set up roots, and that's their home, their foundation. It can be a challenge to have to walk away.
Vince Carter the bucket on the assist by Williams. Carter's got the first points of the night for the Raptors. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the two-game season series from last year.
And, you know, they might not be in the same conference, but as with any top team, they want to show they can compete with the best teams out of conference, too.
Toronto with the ball after the basket by San Antonio. Carter looking around. And finish off by Carter.
Carter taking flight is a thing of beauty. Insanity showing off his amazing bounce.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Parker kicks to Duncan. Spurs passing it around. No good from Perkins.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Williams. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Now, here's Parker against New Orleans, who is really on his game. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Here is Carter. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. And there's the drive, and he elevates with a slam dunk right over Kendrick Perkins.
And the coaching staff wants Carter to attack defenses like this because they know he can get it done with ease.
Not a fast start here. For the Spurs. 6-point game. They defeated the Hornets in their last game.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
Duncan with the bucket.
And how about the timing from Duncan on the glass? Getting there to collect that offensive rebound and the putback.
Here's Olajuwon. Again, Toronto. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Parker kicks to Maggette. Duncan with a screen on Carter. No good from Maggette.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Back to Carter. To the inside. Olajuwon's shot is good. Olajuwon's got his second basket of the night.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
It's stolen by Olajuwon. And, oh, here we go. Carter's got it in a fast break chance. And stolen by Murray. Carter against Parker. Carter, that's good. Carter's got 8 points.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Raptors leading by 10. Inside. The kick out to Williams. Carter on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Spurs.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Here's Maggette. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
A decent threat from beyond the arc. When Maggette knocks these down, it really ups his confidence.
Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Making his presence felt on the interior.
Spurs trail by 9. Parker looking around. Pass to Duncan. Outside, Perkins. Parker against Williams. And that one's good. Parker.
Taking the contact, still able to score. Tony Parker. Impressive work there.
To the paint. Here's Olajuwon. Banked in off the glass. 6 points for him.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Parker outside. Pass to Maggette.
Mercy, mercy me.
And an incredible double clutch dunk. Wow.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
Parker's shot is off. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Toronto Raptors. This team is firing on all cylinders, with the win streak tying the Heat's 2013 record of 27 wins. How many more wins will they be able to string together?
Guys, I tell you what, they're playing some of the best basketball that I've ever seen. I mean, they look virtually unbeatable. The key now is they continue to try to strive for consistency, to be ready to handle whenever the next loss does come up. That's going to be the key, bouncing back when they do have somebody in this streak.
Here's Williams after the basket by San Antonio. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Williams. And that's 12 points for Vince Carter.
Yeah, watching Carter find his rhythm. Very impressive, an efficient scorer who can hurt you in a lot of ways.
Pass to Duncan. Over Williams. No good from Duncan. Toronto leading by 9. To the middle. Here's Olajuwon. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, that was a nice play by Olajuwon there, getting the shot off while still drawing contact. Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
And that one misses.
You know, on the floor, Keem just doesn't have a physical advantage. He's also very mentally tough. He brings a lot of focus to his game.
Davis has checked in for Williams. And he sinks the second. Now here's Parker. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Corey Maggette on the wing. No good from outside.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Outside Davis. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Duncan. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Toronto, they're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well.
And I think for Toronto, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
And here's Maggette. Vince Carter getting it to go from deep. And it's sent back by Carter. Pass to Williams. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Carter's got 6 assists here tonight.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Carter outside. Into the lane. And Vince Carter with the slam.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And so it's San Antonio with it. The Raptors getting the bucket. Perkins with the screen for Parker. No good on the 3. Well, it was Toronto winning their last game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Check in for the Raptors. Murray comes in for Murray. San Antonio also making some changes. Burke, he's checked in for Perkins. Ginobili comes in for Bowens. And it's Terry in for Corey Maggette.
At a size disadvantage, clearly, but Terry still found a way to make it work.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Raptors. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Now Carter, following the miss by Terry from deep. Carter, the pass to Bradley. Carter outside, 5 to shoot. A floater, and the layup is up and in. Carter's got 21.
Hey, nobody on this floor, or any floor for that matter, is out-leaping Vince. So that really allows Carter down low to do his thing.
Now here's Terry. He's coming off a 10-point game against New Orleans. Pass to Burke. Over Davis. And it's good off the back rim and in. Raptors leading by 14. Carter on the wing.
2 minutes left in the first.
Finished off by Carter.
And that's what Carter does best, knifing his way inside so he can finish with the easy slam.
The Spurs shooting to start this game off about 41% from the floor. Terry. Rebound by Murray. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Carter against Parker. Vince Carter again. He's got 25.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
On the wing, Jason Terry. Shoots the 3. That one's not going to go. Toronto with them. It's an 18-point lead. Back to Carter. Finish off by Carter.
Taking no chances all the way to the 10.
58 seconds left to play here in the first. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Burke with the screen for Terry. Pass to Burke. And it's Burke slamming it down.
Ooh, a forceful finish from the big fella.
Well, with a player for that size, you'd think he'd make the highlight reel more often.
Yeah, you know, he just appears to lack an edge at times in his game. I mean, he can be too passive and reluctant on the court.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for him so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Pass to Parker. Back to Terry. Takes the 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 3 assists tonight. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Raptors lead by 17. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not existed, so it's both teams making substitutions here. Raptors leading by 20. Carter up top, covered by Parker. Bradley to... Sweet little floater. Carter's got 29 in the game.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
San Antonio's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Parker against Carter. Maggette outside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Maggette's got 9.
And good execution from Maggette inside. Doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
Raptors are gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's Carter. Softly drops in the floater. Carter's got 31 points.
You must do more than that to stop him, especially when he's this close to the rim.
Parker against Carter. Pass to Bowen. Duncan kicks to Parker. Perkins with a screen on Carter. 4 on the clock. Parker's shot is off. Toronto leading by 22. Carter outside. And then Carter with the jam.
Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
Here's Parker. Pass to Bowen. Here is Perkins. Spurs passing it around. Here's Duncan. A shot off that time. Great D that time from Davis. Parker against Carter. Perkins pulls it in. Spurs shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Murray against Maggette. Down low, here's Perkins. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Olajuwon's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Bradley passes to Carter. Yep, it counts. Carter's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
The Spurs making a switch here. Peterson's checked in. Toronto on defense. Can they get it? Here's Bowen. A rebound by Andrews. Carter right side. Rebounded by Corey Maggette.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And, oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance, and he comes up with the deuce. Carter's got 37.
And the fast break finds the right guy. Carter goes all out to make sure they convert.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Bowen. Now, here is Maggette over Carter. That shot's off. He's made half and missed half of his 8 shots. Here is Cook. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. And Carter with the basket on the assist from Cook. Carter's got 40 points.
The defense has to crowd Carter. Even as the pass is coming his way, you can't let him have any space.
Parker outside to the left side wing. Here's Peterson. 7 points in the game. San Antonio again missing. Over to the left wing. Here's Andrews. It's Vince Carter on the wing. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
There's a screen. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen away. 1:06 left here in the second. And he tried.
You know Carter is taking off on the drive. When he has a head of steam like that, he's looking to tear off the rim.
San Antonio's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And it's sent back by Carter.
And what a denial. Staying focused and getting all ball there.
No good from Maggette.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Carter. Rebounded by Bowen. The Spurs shooting 32% overall right now. Not one of their better showings. They need this. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. He is 1 for 4.
And this is Bowens' specialty on offense. A legit threat from beyond the arc.
Carter outside. Good on the shot. Carter's got 46 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Raptors opening up a huge gap. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Look at Vince Carter in this game. I mean, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Outside Williams, over Parker. Rebounded by Bowen.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
No good from Maggette. Raptors shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight. Carter against Maggette. And then Carter with the jam.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
Pass to Bowen. Spurs working the ball around now. Maggette kicks to Duncan. Williams against Parker. Goes back up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
The tight space quickness of Tony Parker really allows him to challenge that interior defense.
Shooting for San Antonio, Tony Parker.
Second free throw, no good. Carter left side. Rebounded by the Spurs. Duncan's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Maggette. Olajuwon with the rebound. Olajuwon's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And another one falls. Amazing. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
For San Antonio, they've gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Parker passes to Maggette. Duncan with it. He's guarded by Williams. Low block shot on the way, and Duncan gets it to go on the assist from Corey Maggette. Maggetti's got his third assist on the night. Outside Williams, pass to Carter. From the arc, connects again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And here is Parker. He's guarded by Williams. Puts it up from 12. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Bowens got 5 now.
Bowens showing his stroke and accuracy from mid-range.
Here's Olajuwon. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, sometimes you have to go through the defenders. That's what he tried to do there.
For Toronto, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
Here's Maggette. He's got 9. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Parker's shot is off. Toronto's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Duncan with the block.
He's the defensive anchor for this team. Duncan excels at reading shooters and then altering their shots.
Carter with it. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. There's the drive, and finished off by Carter.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Maggette outside. Pass to Perkins. Here's Parker with the 3. Offensive rebound. Perkins dishes to Parker. Here's Maggette. No good with the triple.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Williams gets the bucket.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Here's Maggette. Parker outside. Corey Maggette on the wing, defended by Carter. Count it, good. Maggette's got 11 points.
There's one thing on Maggette's mind when he's on the floor: score the ball. Corey won't let anybody stop him from doing that.
Carter outside. Plays it up and banks it in. Carter's got 58.
And that wasn't easy, but he takes pride in being able to hit contested shots.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Maggette. A putback. And it's Toronto with the rebound. And it's the Raptors' ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Carter, the pass to Williams. Carter against Duncan. And another one! 60 points. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Over Williams. Parker's shot is off.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Raptors.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at San Antonio. They're sitting pretty, second place, and looking to take the top spot.
And, you know, right now for San Antonio, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Nobody near Parker. And the three off target.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with it. It's a tough day so far.
Terry against Carter. Floats one. Yet another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Here's Terry. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Vince Carter picks one up.
Jason Terry is what I would call a lead guard. He's a shoot-first type of point guard, but does a nice job drawing fouls when he has the opportunity to do so.
And Toronto will go for a different look here. Davis is checked in for Elijah. Bradley comes in for Williams. Murray's checked in for Murray. And it's Fox in for Williams. Carter finds Murray. Vince Carter on the wing. Terry covering. Carter hits it again. Wow! He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
San Antonio's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. And that one's good. Parker.
Well, I tell you, there's a suddenness to Parker that helps him create space in the lane, unlike any other player in the league.
Carter on the wing. Terry covering. Carter, that's good.
Oh, the D has to show a little more resistance down there.
So it's the Spurs now. And here is Parker. He's got 5. Duncan with the screen for Parker. Offline with his 3. Toronto's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Bradley can't get it to go.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
And it's Terry off the drive. Chalk up 2 there. And that's now 9 points for Jason Terry.
Dangerous on the drive. Once Terry's got a step on the defense, the rest is simple.
Carter on the wing. Terry covering. And another one falls.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
Putting on a show for these fans with that finish.
The Spurs shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Parker finds Duncan. Terry with it for the 3. And there's the call on Perkins. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Cook, he's checked in for Fox. And the Spurs making a change here. Toronto's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Carter outside. Good, he hits again.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Parker dishes to Terry. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Bradley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Carter against Terry. The shot's good from Carter.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and